What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm sorry that I haven't made a video in a while. Been a busy week. My son was born on Monday, and and a few personal other things as well. A few other personal things. I want to comment on this past weekend's games. Look, I know I haven't done a review on last weekend's rugby championship matches, but as I said, my son was born on Monday, so it was a busy week. I'm good. I'm doing these next few videos. I'm doing on the World Cup warm-ups. This past this Saturday's games, there was a lot of rugby played. Unfortunately, not all the games were televised in South Africa. Unfortunately, SuperSport only really acknowledges your tier one games when it comes to fixtures to these fixtures. I'm starting this week. I'm starting with the New Zealand Australia game. Australia just couldn't finish. Well, started off great, 2 tries in the first 10 minutes. Yeah, and a penalty as well. Going 17-3 at half time against the Kiwis. You should know by now that you can't take your foot off the pedal. A game against the All Blacks is not just 18-minute game, but some of the All Blacks. The All Blacks always find their way back into a match that, seldomly you're able to build a big lead against the All Blacks and keep it. And you're lucky if you escape with a win. But damn, they'll feel they should take encouragement on the first half that they had and try and put that into a game of 80 to 90 minutes. Okay. Also, the All Blacks will also take encouragement on the fact that this was I can't even there's so much alphabets, B, A, B, C, whatnot. I'll call it a C team, C for character that they've shown. Okay. But particularly in that second half. So I have a bit of heartburn. Okay, now let's start on the review of what went down. Australia got on the board as early as 3 minutes in. Okay. Australia got a penalty. Oz got a penalty in the second minute. I took it to touch. At this point, I was like, take the points, take the 3, get on the board, build up from there. But actually, they took the right call. They made the right call, taking it to touch, and that caused a couple of beautiful speed and passing, and a combination of physicality and speed. Kurbetti went over for a try. When I first saw the try, I thought, he was in touch. It was this close, but he actually got it down. The ball touched the ground before his legs touched the ground out on the pitch, outside of the pitch, and Carter Gordon converts, scores 7-0, 3 minutes in. Okay, then 4 minutes later, Tom Hooper scores Australia's second try. At this point, you got the feeling that the All Blacks were overwhelmed and rattled. But this was contributed. What contributed to this try is a great flow, running. Australia doing what they're good at, taking the ball wide. Because they've. Okay, look, I know Tom Hooper's a forward, but if you look at the size of some of their backs, Kurbetti, Karev, and all those ones, you wouldn't say Tom Hooper's really. You'd almost mistake him as one of the backline players. A great try by Tom Hooper. great run, great running ball, perfect, beautiful guy. At this point, it was all Australia. 7 minutes in, the try gets converted by Carter Gordon again, scores 14-0. Okay. At the 12th minute, a beautiful line break by Will Jordan, but what a line break, passes the ball, and it's almost a try. This could have been a try. All Blacks showing a bit of what they are capable of. Will Jordan passes the ball and it into an Australia player's hand. It gets intercepted, but All Blacks were playing advantage, and Damian McKenzie gets opportunity at 3 points due to a high tackle by one of the Aussie players. Couldn't even see what number or which player did the high tackle, but yeah. All Blacks get their first points 13 minutes into the game, scored 14-3. 3-14 to the All Blacks. But Australia again, just after that, 21st minute into the match, Australia are threatening for a try. They push, and All Blacks get penalised for being offside. Carter Gordon converts, and suddenly the score 17-3, 21 minutes in. That was the first half, mate. Gents, suddenly at that first half, you get a feel that, the game's in Dunedin. It's at the fourth Sith Bar Stadium, Australia away from home. And yeah, suddenly the All Blacks know that they're in a bit of a war, okay? The second half, a game of, if you want to give a great example to your kids of a game that a game is two halves and not just one half, this is it, okay? Australia, there's a controversial penalty there. All Blacks get given controversial penalty for Australia not rolling away in the 40th minute. Now this was early in the second half. That the All Blacks decide to not take the points, and which was actually a good call. You're 17-3 down. Now I would have done the same thing. Suddenly, with patience and hard work, Aussie defensive line breaks in the 43rd minute, a try by Stevenson, and McKenzie converts it. Suddenly the score is 17-10. All Blacks are suddenly in this game. Mwanga's Australia again penalised for not rolling away. Mwanga says, okay, he's going to take the points here. In the 57th minute, the score is suddenly 17-13. Now there's suddenly four points in this. Okay. This is like, this is character shown by the All Blacks. Then scores a try in the 64th minute off a powerful run and patient rugby again. This All Black side, mate. I'll tell this. Bit off topic. All Blacks. Beautiful running, patience. They can win ugly, they can win pretty. It doesn't matter. If there's a team that knows how to win, it's the All Blacks, particularly this All Black side. Anyways, Venal scores a try in the 64th minute. It's converted by Mwanga. Suddenly the score, All Blacks are in front for the first time in the 64th minute, 2017. In the 72nd minute, Australia get a penalty. Cooper slots a penalty from just inside the All Black half. Scores 20 all, 72 minutes into the match. Now this is wow. Okay. In the 79th minute, the All Blacks get a scrum penalty against the Wallabies. Mwanga converts. Scores 23-20, the final score. My opinion about this game, though. Look, it's World Cup warm-up. Okay. The All Blacks were this was very much an experimental side by the Kiwis. Okay, you know, if you look, I know I didn't do a video on the starting lineups, but if you had a look at the starting lineup for this All Black game, Aaron Smith wasn't in, and all those blokes. Okay, I'm not going to say which names were missing. Okay, because there were, it was a mix. The All Blacks had a core of the experienced players. Damian McKenzie was there. Will Jordan was there. Savia was there. Okay, so it was a bit of a theme of, you have experienced players for in case things go wrong. And if you looked at the All Black bench as well, the bench made an impact. Okay, so you had a feeling that either Australia's going to win or the All Blacks are going to ground out. Okay. Eddie Jones can take some encouragement out of their first half. Okay. All Australia had to do was stick to their guns. The second half was, look, the first half was awful for the Kiwis, second half was awful for the Wallabies. Eddie Jones, you saw in the first half that, okay, Australia has something going for them. Okay? They're building towards something. Yeah, they won this on Eddie Jones. They won this. Okay? But Eddie Jones is not stupid. People are mistaking Eddie Jones as this imbecile. Eddie Jones isn't. You can even see the post-match conferences. You can see Eddie Jones doesn't give a damn or care about these pre-World Cup games. Look, I'll be honest, winning gives you momentum. You need a World Cup. You need that momentum, Look, I'm one of those that say these warm-ups are insignificant. They are not significant, okay? If you win well in these warm-ups, it doesn't mean you're going to win the World Cup. The World Cup isn't won the Rugby Championship or the Six Nations or your World Cup warm-ups or even 4 years before a World Cup. No, it's not, okay? The World Cup is won on the World Cup on one game, in one game. There's one game. You don't have to be the best team in the world, but you need to be the best team for one match. That's the World Cup final. And yes, you need to win games to get to the World Cup final. Okay? The World Cup isn't won in the pool stage. The World Cup isn't won in the quarterfinal. The World Cup isn't won in the semi-final. Just refer back to the 2019 World Cup. Okay? Great example. England were brilliant, but they were terrible in one game. Okay? So, I'm one of those that say Australia's not going to win this World Cup, guys. I don't see the Aussies winning this World Cup. Okay? But I can be wrong. Eddie Jones has proven a trickster. Okay? I don't believe Eddie Jones has played all his cards yet. Okay? But what this Aussie team now need to do is build. You know what? This is a loss, but it's encouraging. The Australian performance in that first half, it's encouraging. Okay? I don't care what All Black team they were playing. This wasn't All Black C team, guys. The All Black C team would not consist of Will Jordan and Ari Savia, Damian McKenzie. This was more mix a match, okay? I don't care what alphabet this team falls under. Okay? Put on that black jersey representing the All Blacks, one of the best rugby teams in history. Okay? A team that has a positive win ratio over every single rugby team in the world. Okay? So, look, both these teams, the All Blacks and us, can take encouragement out of this game. Okay? Build on this. All Blacks for their character, Australia for the way they started this match. Play 80-minute rugby. Okay? My first piece of advice to the All Blacks over here, and look, I'm not a coach, I'm not Foster. Okay? Character, yes. Character is what wins your World Cups. Not pretty play, not a wide 50-0 margin or 38 what margin. Character. Okay? you will see if you go further, go down the line in the World Cups. The team that wins the World Cup isn't the team that puts on the biggest winning margins. No. 1995, All Blacks against Japan. Okay, sorry about that. I received a call now. So I just had to pause quickly. Now, what I was saying is that not even the teams that win by the biggest margins or highest scores win the World Cup. Okay? Examples: New Zealand against Japan in 1995. All Blacks won 145-17. All Blacks lost in the final. In 2003, Australia hammered Namibia 142-0. Australia coached by Eddie Jones, by the way. It was a tough team, a great team that. Team that consisted of Sterling Mortlock, George Gregan, all those blokes. Okay, they didn't play in that match against Namibia, but they ended up losing to England in the final. So, these these pool stages, the World Cup warm-ups and those things, they are not where the World Cup is won. Look, I'll give All Blacks an A for character. Well, their characters was 100% spot on. The Aussies, they need to learn to finish a game well as well. But then, they can really do damage. Alright. Guys, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching this video. Please comment your thoughts, and if you enjoyed it, please like my video. Thank you very much. I will see you again. My next video will be Scotland against the French. See you then. Cheers. Bye.